Hey guys, it's Carlos from the Texan Talking Podcast, and this is a special recording of this podcast because the Astros have just made it into the ACLS.
Or as I like to call it, the Astros Invitational, because it's a given at this point.
It's a given. So, ladies and gentlemen, it must be October because these brooms are out. Get them out, boys.
You already know, boys. You already know.
Especially against Seattle, like, come on.
Waited 21 years just to get swept.
It's just to get swept like that. Man, see us sink, son. That's what I'm talking about, Seattle. Yeah, you stood no chance. And I'm sorry. You know what I mean to every Seattle fan? I'm just talking about those that were talking mad trash to the Astros. Especially that one reporter that Rios is going against.
I'm sure I'm blocked at this point because I bookmarked every one of his tweets, just waiting for an opportunity to just waiting for that Game 3 sweep, and it is mighty satisfying, I must say.
Oh yeah, definitely. This was a game. My goodness, it's funny because you can't really even say it was such a good game. That went on for too long. Like Rios is literally 100 years old today because of that. He started at 95.
Yeah, I mean, it aged me. Just watching, like there was a few moments like, man, there's no way we get walked off by the Mariners. Like, I will literally eat my hat if we get walked off.
I'm not gonna lie, there were a few moments where it crossed my mind that could be a possibility.
Yeah, same.
But
I mean, possibility to like Game 4, right? But did you actually think they were going to win the Mariners?
I mean,
I was a little concerned
today. Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
I thought like when we were like towards the tail end of our bullpen, something told me like, maybe they can take a game. Maybe they can take a game because the offense was not there. But our bullpen did their job, which is to, keep their offense at bay, and that's what they did. Like, I was impressed. Like Abreu, I was impressed with. Garcia, most of all, I was very impressed. We discussed it before the postseason started, and we were saying I was telling I don't know how I feel about Garcia being coming in from the bullpen or whatever, but he actually did okay. I hope we don't need him like that again. I hope we really don't need him like that again. But I was glad that he actually brought his A game today.
Yeah, my liver can't handle 18 innings of baseball. It can't.
Yeah, he was the Luis Garcia that we talked about. The Luis Garcia, the good Luis Garcia, because I even tweeted out. I didn't know how I felt about Garcia coming in on this because we all know how Garcia can be at times. He can be a little inconsistent, but man, I'll tell you what, he went in there and wrecked shop. Like, he was elite. And just getting people out and about, and honestly, again, all this trash talk that we're doing is based at those Mariners fans who were talking that trash. But other than that, it was actually the Mariners kept it in. They actually have my full on respect for that. So, that's what I'm gonna say on that. It was a hard fought, ugly game. I mean, you can agree, you can argue that it was a game without any offense really on either side of the ball.
100%.
Yeah. It was a game without offense, but nonetheless, the Mariners do deserve that credit because they hung in there. It was basically a slugging of pitchers throughout the entire 18 innings. And it was really anybody's game if you think about it.
I mean, it was an ugly game and it was an ugly win, but sometimes during the postseason, you need that ugly win. Sometimes you need to get that W, especially on the road. A team like Seattle, like you said, like the fans really showed out. They waited 21 years. They've been waiting for a moment like this. And, it just sucks for them that, I mean, I don't want to sound a little smug about it, but I'm going to be a little smug about it.
Oh, definitely.
They came against the best team on this side of the bracket, my boys.
Yeah, they did.
So, it just sucks that was the case, but I was very impressed by a few other players. I'm not gonna lie, but
Peña.
We get those wins, dude. We get those W's. And Peña came in clutch, dude.
He did. That was amazing. I got to compare it also to like you and Bregman were on it today. That's I think Yuli really is showing. He's stepping up unlike last postseason. The last year's postseason, but this year he's looking good.
Yeah,
Like,
with how cold Mancini has looked,
Yeah.
it's good that Yuli is like stepping it up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're watching the Guardians.
I'm watching
Yankees.
the Guardians. I almost call them the other thing. They just score. It's 4-5 on the bottom of the ninth, and they have 2 people on base, only 1 out.
Yeah, I'm actually going for the Guardians on this for 2 reasons. I don't want to see the Yanks in the postseason, and in the ALCS, and then I would like the Guardians to win for Miles Straw. It's time, baby.
You don't forget.
Yeah, we don't forget.
My only reason would be that the Yankees suck. That's it. But
oh, look at that. That's good. So it's 5-4 now.
The one thing I will say about this game, though, Altuve continues to struggle.
Yeah,
I am not liking it. I think he's like 0-4-14.
Something like that.
Series,
it's not good. It's not good.
2017, George Springer, same type of struggle until the World Series, and then we saw what he did.
We did. But the thing about Altuve is that he's always been the guy that carries the offense when everybody else falls asleep.
Well, right now,
so I'm glad that Jordan is hot right now. I'm glad that Peña's hot right now. I'm glad that Bregman and Julia are becoming more and more consistent. But what's gonna happen when all of those guys fall asleep? I need Altuve to pick it up, even if it's like, at least just base hits, just getting on base. I know he can't hit a homer every other game or whatever like he has in the past.
Right, just get on base.
I just need him like offensively just to bring a little something so that when Kyle Tucker hits a homer or Jordan hits a homer, it's that much better for us. You know what I'm saying?
Get the momentum going.
Exactly.
Get the momentum going because you're really not. It's disappointing, to be honest with you, and I love Altuve, but right now he's looking lost at bat right now. He's just swinging at anything that comes. It feels like he's in his own head and he's just trying too hard.
But if in this postseason he was going to have a bad series, I'm glad it was this one.
Agree.
Let's go!
What happened? Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh, bases are loaded. Bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Bases are loaded, guys.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. I hate that they're showing this on TBS.
I can't say I have to stream it on like a different platform.
Yeah,
cable.
I'm using my friend's Sling. I have Fubo, but I'm using my buddy's Sling because Fubo doesn't carry Sling. So get on that, Fubo.
Right.
Excuse me, Fubo doesn't carry TBS.
Yeah, I was about to say. What you say? What you mean?
Sorry, I see it now. Yeah. Oh. Watch this game go also another 18 innings.
Dude, and that was another thing. I love baseball as much as the next guy.
That was too much baseball.
But guys, I got home from work. I walked into my house like at 7:30 or whatever. And we were in like the 12th, 13th inning or something crazy like that. I was like, what? Like, how did I watch a full long game of baseball after missing like 3.5 hours of the same game?
I had time to get a haircut. I went grocery shopping. Came back. The game was still on.
You almost had enough time to grow the hair back. It was taking forever, dude.
It was bad. It was long.
I think the only person did Urquidy pitch?
No.
I think that was the only guy from the bullpen that didn't throw a ball.
Yeah. He was next in the bullpen, but you know what? Actually, I think that they did the right thing by pulling in Garcia first.
I would have done that too. I would have put Garcia on first.
He's not going to be a starter. He's going to be a long reliever or out of the bullpen. Which if he's a long reliever, he's what he can do it. And if he can keep this same form, he's serious man.
He threw around 60 pitches, so it's not bad. It's not bad. If he can do that consistently at the level he was doing it today, I'll gladly take it. Like I said, though, I just hope that we don't need him like that anymore.
No.
Yeah, no, exactly. But if we do, I like how Hunter Brown looked today. That was pretty cool. I like that they put him in there. You put on the broom out?
Pulling the broom out, man. Pulling the broom out.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the last time we do that this October, by the way.
Yeah, we play the Guardians. We're gonna bring these out again because the Guardians don't have a chance against us.
I need a new broom, y'all.
2 outs. 2 outs.
Yeah. I definitely need a new broom. That's pretty bad. Let's see what we got. So yeah, I see 2 outs.
2 outs, yeah.
Oh man, I'm at 1 now. Yeah, you're way ahead of me. Are you watching it on Sling or are you watching it on DirecTV?
I'm watching it on cable because I got cable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On TBS.
TBS. All right. Let's just. Yeah, it's nonetheless, man. It was a tiring game. Basically, how long they left? They left like 6.5 hours, I think. It started like at 3.
Like six and a half, almost
That's
7 hours. Dude.
That's too long.
When Peña hit that home run, like I was almost like praying to God. I was like, thank God this game's about to be over.
I can't take it anymore.
It didn't even feel like a home run when it left the bat.
Yeah, we're like, oh, it's a fly ball.
Like it just carried. It just kept going, man. But Peña with that clutch magic in October, man. Reminds me of Correa back in the postseason.
I was gonna say Benny the Jet from the Sandland.
Benny the Jet.
He looks like Benny the Jet, man.
I love it, man. I love it. Man.
I love it too.
Oh man. They came to a point where on my phone I was watching Jalen Green's preseason highlights while the game was on.
I'm going to you guys, man. He's
been cooking. He's been cooking, but you know it's all preseason.
Yes,
he's gonna carry on. I guarantee he's gonna carry on.
Yes, I'm looking at one of your tweets. What is an ACLS?
ACLS is what
ALs. You know what I meant. Fat fingers. Sorry.
There's a good chance that at the beginning I may have also said ACLS instead of ALCS.
Bro,
if it is, that's my dyslexia kicking in. I'm sorry.
Hey, no one has pointed at that, so
yeah. Oh, they will. They will.
I doubt it.
And it's sweet. Deletes it, edits it. Oh man.
Come on. That's the base hit.
Did he get it?
That's the base hit, my guys. They just walked it off. Let's go. They walked it off.
The Guardian.
The Guardians walked it off? Oh, I haven't seen it on my computer. I mean, on my TV.
Oh, you guys are about to. Oh, I love it, dude.
No
I love it.
Oh, they're still looking at the Yankees.
I'm
sorry to anybody listening.
Don't be surprised if the Dodgers and Yankees both lose.
I'm sorry if to all the listeners if I'm screaming too much, but goddamn, it's good when the Astros win and the Yankees lose, man.
That's what they say.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
The Guardians. Oh. Wow.
Bro, that's crazy.
That is insane.
I called it
just won this.
Game. I said it before the end of the regular season. Don't be surprised.
There's somebody dressed as SpongeBob. Like, what is happening right now?
I called it. I've said it multiple times on the group messages. Like, don't be surprised they lose because
come here, Mama.
Dodgers haven't played anybody good. The Yankees, you should have done Aaron Judge, man. You have a good chance of beating them. And yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna walk with my dog. My dog's walking and got the Astros gear on. You all right, Mama?
I can't pick up my dog. She's almost my height.
Your dog's a German Shepherd.
He's a small horse. He's my height standing up.
So where do they play next?
Should be in Houston.
No, silly. The Guardians and the Yankees.
Good question.
They play in New York?
No. Game 4 would be in Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Game 5 would be in New York.
Okay.
There won't be a game 5.
The way it's looking.
Wow.
Yeah, because the Dodgers 1 game away from elimination.
Against the Padres. The Padres looking scary though.
No, is it the Dodgers are
I wouldn't.
frauds.
Yeah, I
They
wouldn't
haven't played
say. I
anybody
wouldn't
good.
say scary. I feel like the Dodgers are playing down to their level right now.
I see. Okay, never mind.
Well, most of the teams
I take it back.
are under 500. They haven't played anybody good.
That's true. Okay, Mama.
Like most
Yeah.
of the good teams are in the AL, not in the NL.
True.
Like look at the records of the teams in the postseason. Like the teams at the top records are AL, not the NL. Outside the Dodgers, it's all AL.
All right, Mama, go sleep. Oh man, that was. It's so funny because like,
Like
it was
I've
something
lost my
else.
voice from yelling so much. Like man,
I was
Yeah.
getting angry, dude. I was getting angry for sure. I can't. I'm looking forward to the next series, though. Like, I think, like, let's, talking about some of the positives. I thought today, McCullers looked great.
I agree.
7 strikeouts, I believe. Like, I feel like if the offense would have been there, this game would have been over in 9 innings, dude.
Hey, cool. You want to see it?
McCullers. Oh, I see it. I see it. McCullers.
McCullers. He's trying to suck out that guy. He's like, I'm going to do it for that guy that could call me McCullers at the Sugarland game.
right?
I inspire people. What can I say?
Yeah, clearly.
I might be sounding a little bit too old on here. Okay.
How do you one here?
How do you quote a tweet on the desktop? Jesus.
How do you tweet on the desktop?
How do you quote a tweet?
Do you know what computers are?
Dude, right now I feel like an old man. I'm trying to quote a tweet and I don't know.
I feel like
So on
rails in real
Twitter,
life.
you see the box thing? You click on it. It gives you the option to retweet or quote.
What
tweet.
box? What box?
So on Twitter,
Uh-huh.
you gotta
This is
pull up.
really happening.
You gotta pull up right. So on a tweet, where you can quote. Second box is a square. You can either retweet or tweet it. So when you hover above it, it'll give you the option to retweet or quote tweet.
Right now. Oh, quote tweet. There you go. Oh, look at you. Look at you. The oldest man over here teaching me how to fucking use Twitter.
I did work in IT. I'm talking down to people.
Do you turn it off and on again?
No, the worst one was like, is your TV turned on? She's like, my screen is black. I'm like, is the TV on? Oh, it has to be on? You don't know how angry I was that day when I heard that. Like, you can't be serious.
This is really happening, ladies and gentlemen.
Should we end it now? Should we end it now?
Yeah, I think so. This is it. This is crazy.
21 years.
Yeah, we're ending it on real showing probably how to tweet. Or see we do a quote tweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to celebrate. Catch the Kings head club tomorrow for the Barcelona Real Madrid game. Peace. See you later.
Y'all take it easy.
Go Astros.
Get the brooms out, boys. Get the brooms out.
Now my security. I'll see you later. Peace.